Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Cyrus Aragnos. I'm playing some FTL. Let's see if I can win. I've never won this game before. Ever. As you can see, I have no layouts for any of these ships because I've never won. So, and maybe I don't know. Maybe I should go for like other things, but I don't know. I don't know. I think I have to. Let's see. I have to complete 2 of these for layout B. Have 6 unique aliens on the Kestrel cruiser simultaneously. I could have swore I had that in my last mission. Have 11 systems installed on the Kestrel cruiser. And repair back to full health when only has 1 HP. Well, the last game that I played right before this recording session, I had gotten to 1 HP, but I guess I didn't repair all the way. But, alright, well, let's see. Do I want to go with the Kestrel again? I've only played this guy once, and I got this little achievement. Let's see. With the NG Cruiser, have 3 drones functioning at the same time. I really don't like drones. Have 4 enemy systems or subsystems on at the same time. I don't know. Let's see. Shields holding destroy a ship before it gets through the Zoltan shield. Within the Zoltan, have 29 power and then systems at the same time. Get to Sector 5 without upgrading your reactor in the Zoltan cruiser. Wow. Let's see. Have your crew kill a burning enemy on their ship while using the rock. Okay. While using the rock cruiser, destroy an enemy ship which has a defense drone deployed using only missiles. I hate defense drones so much. Find the secret sector with the rock cruiser. Alright, well, yeah, see, I hate defense drones because if you have nothing but hull missiles, you're screwed. Alright, I'm going to try the Kestrel just because I don't know. We'll see how it goes. And, yes, I'm doing this on easy. I have never beaten this game on easy. I watch other YouTubers, and they can beat this game multiple times, over and over and over again. I don't know what's up with that. I don't understand how they can do that. Because I've never won. I have never won. But we're going to go to we're going to jump to this next beacon. Alright, you begin charging your FTL drive and do a quick scan of local planet. You find the ruins of recently destroyed Federation colony of the surface. There must be a rebel ship in the facility. So we can either go for looking for the rebel ship, or there's no time. Well, we just started the game, so let's go looking. And it looks like we found him. So cool. You're quickly able to track down the rebel. Let's hope he's easy to defeat in combat, as he was easy to find. So, with the loadout of the Kestrel, what I have found, this starting loadout is pretty good against the very beginning ships. Not so good at end boss or anything like that. That's going to hurt. Shields, thank you. Okay. So now that my weapons are fully charged, I am going to go for, I'm going to Artemis his shields. And if it can hit, I will then use my burst laser to destroy his weapons. Please hit. All right, there we go. Going after those weapons. Now his weapons are down. All he had was a little laser, but that's okay. I'm going to wait for my weapons to recharge. I'm not going to use another missile because I don't want to use up too many missiles. And I think I'm going to go for his... There we go. Alright, so the enemy appears to be powering up its FTL. It's trying to escape. Well, I just destroyed him, so he's not going anywhere. Alright, so now we got ourselves some options. We can either go for this distress beacon, or we can go to these unvisited locations. The exit's up on this side. Now if I come up here, I could make it to the exit in very few amount of jumps, but I want to try to find a store, so I think I'm going to go to the distress and then come over and then up. That way it has the highest possible chance of finding a store. Alright, so let's do it. Alright, it appears the distress beacon coming from the surface of a nearby moon. Your sensors pick up a single life form. Man, this could be bad. I could lose somebody. Alright, let's go down the surface. You find a man living alone in a cave. From the appearance of his wrecked ship, it seems he's been here for many years. He looks healthy, but his mental space... Okay. I've done this before. I've brought him back to the ship, and he has killed one of my dudes. Please don't kill my dudes. Okay, so it seems he was in worse health than we first thought. He collapses on the trip to the ship. It doesn't look like he's going to make it. Okay, well, that could have been worse. He could have gone crazy, and he could have killed one of my dudes. So, I guess not bad. You know, it could have been much worse. Yeah, that could have been much worse. I will not draw straws to go to the slavers. We will never, ever surrender to the slavers. Now, he has a small laser and a laser 1, I think, and then an Artemis. So that Artemis, let's hope he misses. I don't have any type of evasion really at the moment. I have 15 evasion, so I'm going to use my Artemis to again take out shields, and then once it takes down the shields, I'm going to go in with the burst laser to take out the weapons. Now, I would just go after the weapons, but he always fires first when it comes to missiles. That missile definitely is coming in to hit, and it's probably going to hit my med bay or my shields from what it looks like. And my missile looks like it is going to miss completely. Nope. All right, good. It actually did hit. That's perfect. All right, and he's powering up his FTL. I don't like that. I don't want this guy leaving. But he's got no shields and he's got no weapons. First laser. There we go. Well, that stinks. Most of the time with the slavers, they will offer you somebody instead of them dying. But, oh well. Alright, so we're going to save our crew position. That way I can quickly hit enter and bring them back to their stations. But let's jump. I'm not going to jump there. I'm going to jump here because it has the most possible points to be able to look at. Again, we're still trying to find our first store. Got plenty of scrap. There's our first store. Now, I've got a bad habit of upgrading my ship when I don't see a store. And then, of course, the next jump, I find a store. So, I'm hoping to do this go around. I'm gonna be a little bit more careful on spending my scrap. Well, let's see here. We could get ourselves another crew member to put in our shield room, because technically you only need 4 people to man your ship. You've got you've got the con, which is basically just your steering room, the bridge basically. Then you've got weapons, shields, and engines. Now, none of these guys have any special abilities. This guy could do a lot of damage if we get boarded, and I could stick him in, but these guys are awesome at repairing. Their repaired speed is really high. I think I might want to do him. He costs 50, and the repair arm, the scrap recovery arm, which allows you to get 10% more scrap. Both of those are really good options. I don't really need to fix my ship. I've only lost 1 point of hull damage, so I think I'm going to go with the scrap recovery arm and Louis Jun. Now, Louis Jun, I could stick him in my shield room, or I could stick him somewhere else that would be targeted a lot. Like my engine room and weapons rooms, they always get targeted a lot. So the real question is this is early game, so I could move these guys around wherever I want to right now because they're not really fully dedicated into any of these systems. So the real question is do I want him on shields? I think not. I want my weapons to always have somebody good at repairing them because weapons are huge. I really want good weapons. Looks like we got ourselves a distress call over here. And then from there, I can jump here, and that gives me some more options, and then there. Except for that's a long way, or else I want to go through that nebula. I really don't like nebulas, because they screw around with your systems a lot. I don't like suns. Okay, let's see. You're located nearby a mining colony. Unknown disease is spread virulently. I think it's supposed to say violently. They're setting up quarantine to contain the riot, but a riot has broken out. So I can either send my crew down to control the crowds, or I can ignore their request and move on, or I can send my NG crew to calm down the infected. Please don't die. Awesome. With no fear of catching the disease, The engine crew member helps reassure organize the affected humans. Calmed by its access to knowledge of human physiology, the infected submit to the quarantine in hopes that the cure can be found soon. The colony leaders offer a reward. Awesome. Oh, it could have turned out badly. Okay. Sweet. Moving on. Okay, scans reveal a large asteroid field nearby. Short-range scanners may discover useful materials while we wait for the FTL to recharge. Most of the time, when I explore these asteroid fields, man, do they just... They always hit me and take out my hull. But I've never seen this option before. Scrap recovery arm. Attempt to mine the asteroids. You carefully extract as much usable material as possible from the nearest asteroids while waiting for the FTL to charge. Sweet, so that's not bad. So I could have gone through the asteroid field and chanced getting hit by asteroids and maybe have found something, but at least I got some scrap out of it, and I'm okay with that. With the way that they're jumping in, I think I'm just going to go straight for the exit. I'm doing pretty good on fuel, which is awesome. Scans reveal a mining base in the nearby planet, long abandoned, no life signs. Well, alright. Okay, so moment of truth. If I jump here, then they'd be there. Or there after that. Nope, I gotta go through the nebula. If I did, I would have been getting to the exit point of this sector right as the rebel fleet was coming in, so I don't want to do that. So, appears the automated rebel scout was positioned within the nebula to warn your passing. All right, well, here we go. And looks like their FTL is charging, so that is not good at all. So I am going to attack straight for his engines with my Artemis, and I really don't like missiles aimed at me because they pass through shields. Okay, so that hit my shields. So the shields are down, but that missile is still coming in, and it's definitely gonna... I mean, they negate shields anyway. Oh man, that is so gonna hit. Okay, well at least it was a systemless room. It only did 1 point of hull damage. But it sounds like a fire is broken out on my ship. There we go. Alright, so we got 1 fuel, 1 missile, and 11 scrap from that. I don't hear the fire anymore, so I can close those doors. That's the one thing I hate about the nebulas, is they screw around with your sensors. Alright. Yeah, I'm definitely just going for the exit here. No point in chancing this. Alright, so I've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. And looks like we're receiving a message from a small convoy. They're looking for some military supplies and offering to try to improve your reactor in exchange. Well, I don't like using drones, so I can get rid of the drones. 2 missiles, though. Alright, let's do it. Upgrade my reactor. Now I can charge more into my engines, which give me a little bit more dodge, which is good, and increases my FTL by 1.25%. Alright. Oh, and of course there's a store right there, but if I were to jump there, then no. Alright, I hate to do it, but we gotta go. Alright, so rock control or engine controlled? 2 nebulas there. I really don't like nebulas. I'm going for the rock control. Now nebulas do slow down the rebel fleet that's coming in, but I really don't like them. Okay, let's see here. We've got the exits up here, so I think I'm going to travel along the bottom. I could go up the top. It all just depends. Okay, so Curious Sight greets you at this beacon. A disabled rock freighter drifts in space while 2 Mantis craft battle it out, presumably over who deserves the spoils. Okay, so I could wait and then attack the surviving Mantis or ignore them. I'm going to wait. Alright, so the Mantis craft are both too busy slaughtering one another to notice you. Eventually, the smaller ships gets the upper hand, but they must have blown a fuse in assault in their weapons. System is inoperable. Yes! No weapons. Awesome. Now is the time to attack. That is perfect. Okay, so it looks like he's got a bomb that just came back online. Now this, I'm definitely going for shields with my Artemis. Alright, where does that bomb coming in? Alright, so there goes my missile. Please don't miss. Yes! Oh, yes! There we go. And he's got some crew member on there. Alright, so I'm going to now go for the shields again. This next volley, if I... Oh, he's got his shields back up. Well, I was going to say that next volley was going to kill him, but he got his shield bubble back up. This one should kill him if I don't miss. There we go. Not bad at all. All right, and I got 2 missiles, a drone, and 29 scrap. I'm starting to get some good scrap back again. Let's see here. I could go for the distress. There's some good opportunities to find stores down below. Of course, the same thing can be said about going above as well. I think I'm going to go for the distress. Alright, you arrive to fight a ship floating in something. Oh, hello, our impulse drives are shot. We can't jump because you use some fuel. Sure, why not? Alright, they gave us 37 scrap. Awesome. Alright, let's see here. If I jump to here, that gives me some good chances to be able to see some more. Let's see. Refueling station at this beacon. So I could basically get my fuel back for less scrap than what I just earned. So I'm going to do that. Get some fuel. A distress beacon up there. I'm going to go over here. Alright. As a naturally warlike species with few intergalactic diplomatic ties, the rock people have heart and... Blah, I cannot. Whoa! Yawn, where did that come from? Okay. The rock people have garnered quite a reputation as fearsome pirates. You stumble across one of their ships, and they have promptly live up to the type. Alright, so he's definitely attacking me. He's got an Artemis, and he's got a small laser. Again, same tactic that I always use against these first levels is they only have the 1 shield bubble, so my Artemis should be able to take down the shields if it doesn't miss. Okay. Missed on that volley. My missile hit. Where's his? Okay, there's his. His missile did not miss. That sucks. You can basically tell once around here, it'll say miss or not. And he's definitely going to hit Schultz. Ah, Schultz. Good old Schultz. Now, where's Colonel Klink? Nah, I'm kidding. Alright, so shields, good job. Good job. Come on, NG. I really could use your repair. There you go. Alright, his shields are back up. His weapons, though, at least his missile isn't back online. That is all I'm happy for. And he's gone. Okay, so we got 3 fuel, a missile, and 34 scrap out of that. So we're getting some pretty good scrap out of this. I've got some time. I'm going to go for this distress. Okay, a ship without life forms within a nearby dense asteroid field is giving off the distress call. Shall we investigate? It could be dangerous. Please don't hurt me. Whew. You find the decaying remains of some kind of ship coated with ice or crystal. You send some crew members aboard. Nearly everything is either destroyed or unidentifiable, but one of the weapons appears salvageable, and there's a strange stasis pod that's catching your eye. Okay. Whew. Looks like the massive asteroid is at a direct collision course with the derelict ship. You have to pull your crew out, but they want to grab what they can first. What do they take? The weapon or the stasis chamber? Screw it. Your crew drags the pod back to your ship before the asteroid smashes the ship, smashes through the crystal coating, and destroys the ship. Okay, so the pod appears to be functioning, but you see nothing but shards of crystals inside. Perhaps someone else will know how to open it. Augment, damage, stasis pod. Okay, so my augment... The bizarre alien artifact appears to be barely operational. Has no practical function, but perhaps someone can repair it. Okay. Alright. Maybe I should have gone for the weapon. But I do have the scrap. Alright, so you receive a message meant to degrade you as aliens. You half expect an attack, but it seems to have come from a small civilian shuttle. Okay. Ooh, a store. Ooh. Perfect. That's exactly what I'm looking for here. But I think I want to jump to here, there, and then there. More opportunity for scrap, possibly. You find a disabled rock transport floating near the beacon. You consider stripping it of useful parts, but are uncertain why it's there in the first place. You salvage what you can from the ship. No one bothers you during the operation. Awesome. 207 scrap. Now I'm going to the store. That's awesome. Schultz is still hurt. I gotta send that guy. Hold on. I gotta send Schultz to the med bay real quick. Okay, so let's see what the store has to offer. A hull missile and a heavy laser. So I could get rid of the Artemis and go with this hull missile. Shield piercing of 5, does normal damage of 2, which is the same as the Artemis, except for it has 2 times damage on systemless rooms. Has a fire chance of low and a breach chance of low. Or I could go with this heavy laser. Heavy lasers are pretty good. Only 1 shot per charge. It only requires 1 power. Now that could be a good option for us. I really don't like drones. Of course, it's offering drone control, but it's also offering cloaking. Cloaking could be good. Also, a crew teleporter could be good in the future. Now, if I get the cloaking, I can't afford the hull. I don't want to sell that because it could be something interesting. I can't do both. That's the problem. I cannot do both. Well, if I sell the Artemis and buy it, then I could do both. Now, do I really want cloaking right now? It would be nice to be able to negate some of those missiles coming in. Oh, man. That is a tough decision. Or I could go with the whole laser, and then I would have enough scrap to be able to buy some power and some weapon slots to be able to power this stuff. Because right now, as it stands, let's see. Now I can power the... Now I can power the whole missile. Oh, no, I can't power the whole missile because I don't have the power. Now I can power the whole missile. That thing's freaking huge. I could get the heavy laser. But then it would cost me... Not only would it cost me 50 to buy it, but it would cost me 50 more... plus another 25 more just to power it. But I also could use the firepower. Man, I'm gonna get it. There will be more opportunities for cloaking in the future. There are definitely more opportunities for cloaking in the future. So now I have the weapon upgrade. I just need power. I'm ready to jump. I've got plenty of time. I'm going to hit this beacon right here. Of course, asteroids. Our coordinates led us here, but only death greets us. What must be death to all. You power up the battle systems and wonder how long they've been stuck here. Okay. All right. Well, I don't need anybody in the med bay, so I'm going to power that heavy laser. I'm going to punch through their shields with the burst laser. I'm going to save my missile. And then once I bust through the shields, I'm going to use my heavy laser to attack. Oh, yeah, the asteroids are actually taking out the shields for me. This is good. I think I'm just going to go straight for the weapons. Yeah! That was perfect timing. Oh, bomb right in my right in the con. All right. Well, Weston, you got some work to do. No, wait for the next asteroid to come in. There it is. There we go. Resisted, but at least his weapons are fully down. Now I'm going to go for those shields. I'm actually going to do a heavy volley here. Now, I did that in the wrong order. I should have done the burst laser first and then the heavy laser. All right, the rock ship moves into a defensive position to transmit a white flag signal. They seem to be willing to buy their lives. Willing to give me 4 missiles, 2 drones, and 17 scrap. It's actually not bad of a deal. Could always use more missiles. Okay, so now I just gotta wait for my FTL to charge. Well, I'm actually gonna get Weston out of there so he can heal up. Of course, I need to power that system. As long as I don't take hull damage while I'm here, I'm okay. All right. This isn't bad. I could go back to the store, but there's really no point. At least I don't see much of a point. I have 24. I need 25. All right. You spot a small rebel ship nearby. It seems to have been refitted for transport rather than combat. It does not seem to want to engage you and your ship. I'm going to demand his goods. You're prepared to secure the cargo by force. They are trying to escape. Okay. I am going to use my hull missile. Although it probably is not... Actually, no. I'm not going to use my hull missile. That is a bad idea. I'm going to use... There we go. Okay, so use the burst laser first. Once the shields go down, then use the heavy laser. There we go. Now his FTL is down. That bomb is right there in my weapons pod. That is not cool. Okay, well, at least it took out the hull missile. I'm fine with that. And my NG is going to repair that rather quickly. Now that his FTL is delayed, I'm going to use... There we go. Now his shields are down, and now my sensors are down. NG, I need you in there. Man, this guy has all of the frickin'... This guy can hit me pretty good. Oh, and there are fires. And there are fires. Fires are not good. Louis Jun, don't you dare... Oh, man. Louis Jun, I need you in the med bay. Of course, I need to charge my med bay with some energy. There we go. Whew! Man! That was tough. Alright, let's get... Come on, Reinhardt. There you go. That is actually the wrong position for everybody. Repair my shields. Now I'm going to save everybody in these positions. Perfect. I'm going to power that up. I do have enough for this now. So now I can power everything that I have currently at the moment.